The girl was shocked to discover that the spirit of the sheriff's elder brother was standing right behind him. The sheriff heard this and quickly turned around to check, yet he saw nothing at all. For this reason, the sheriff thought the girl was lying to him, until the girl, who had never met his elder brother, could clearly describe what his elder brother looked like in his military uniform. Only then did the sheriff realize that the girl truly possessed some special abilities. After being told that if his elder brother's spirit dissipated, his elder brother might really die, the sheriff immediately begged the girl to help save his brother. But just as the girl was about to cast a spell to save him, the noise of the girl's adopted younger sister came from outside the door. It was only because the adopted younger sister was afraid that the sheriff would recognize the girl as his long-lost childhood sweetheart that she had deliberately come to make trouble. It turned out that the girl had been deliberately abandoned by her family's nanny when she was little. Fortunately, she was taken in by a master at a Taoist temple and had learned a great deal of skills. A few days earlier, the girl had found out the whereabouts of her biological parents and had specially taken a boat to come back to recognize her family. Unexpectedly, as soon as she arrived at the dock, she saw the sheriff arresting gangsters. The girl immediately sensed that the sheriff was in mortal danger and kindly gave him an amulet. Sure enough, the next second a gangster stabbed at the sheriff with a knife. But suddenly, the amulet on the sheriff's chest emitted a beam of light. The stabbed sheriff was actually unharmed, and even took the opportunity to subdue the gangster. The sheriff was extremely astonished by this, and wanted to ask the girl about her background. However, the girl thought he was asking about the case, and immediately deduced the whole process of the gangster's murder, even pointing out the exact spot where he had hidden the murder weapon. After saying that, she quickly left, but the sheriff, hearing how detailed her account was, immediately suspected that the girl was also one of the suspects, and was about to arrest her and take her back for interrogation on the spot. At that moment, the girl had already met her adopted younger sister, who had come to pick her up nearby. But the adopted younger sister had incited her girlfriends to teach the girl a lesson, threatening her to be more obedient when she got home, and that the adopted younger sister would always be the only wealthy young lady in the family. The girl did not bother to pay attention to them, but one of the girlfriends slapped her across the face. Just then, the sheriff arrived and stopped her. The adopted younger sister thought that the sheriff, whom she had secretly liked all along, had come to see her, but the sheriff ignored her completely and took the girl away on the pretext of arresting a suspect. Seeing this, the adopted younger sister was overjoyed and went home to tell her family that she had not picked up the girl. On hearing this, the family members were worried that the girl had encountered danger and immediately went to the police station to report the case, only to unexpectedly meet the girl there. But just as the girl was about to reveal her identity and recognize her family, the adopted younger sister arrived and accused the girl of being a fraud, even taking out a newspaper with a report about the girl being arrested at the dock. The sheriff also stated that the girl was indeed a suspect. On hearing this, the family members were extremely angry and shouted at the girl fiercely, because over the years they had encountered far too many fraudsters trying to pass themselves off as their daughter. The girl was at a loss for words to defend herself. Her magic artifacts had all been confiscated by the sheriff, leaving her with no chance to use her special powers to expose the adopted younger sister's lies, so she had no choice but to endure being framed by her. Unexpectedly, before long, the girl accidentally saw the spirit of the sheriff's elder brother. Only then did the sheriff begin to believe her half-heartedly, returning her magic artifacts to her and asking her to help save his brother. At this moment, the adopted younger sister arrived with the girl's elder brother, hoping that the elder brother would teach a lesson to the girl who was pretending to be the real daughter of the wealthy family. However, having regained her magic powers, the girl was not going to put up with them. She directly sprinkled a special potion on them, and then was about to cast a spell to teach them a lesson.